Welcome to The Explainer. I'm your host, and today, man, we are completely tearing up the old playbook. IFAB and FIFA are bringing some absolutely massive rule changes to the 2026 World Cup. So if you think you know exactly how the game is going to flow in the US, Canada, and Mexico, well, you might want to check the scouting report. We are looking at a total metamorphosis on the pitch.
Okay, 60. To really understand why these changes are happening, we got to start with that number right there. It's kind of the shocking reality of modern soccer. Think about it. Out of a standard 90-minute Bundesliga match, the ball is literally only in play for about 60 minutes. Yeah, a full third of the match is just dead air. It's been a massive thorn in the side of the rule makers, and they're officially stepping in to take control of the clock. So, we're about to witness a massive tactical shift. You know the old frustrating reality, right? Teams would casually kill the clock, and the officials would just try to compensate by tacking on massive, unpredictable chunks of stoppage time at the end. Well, not anymore. The new reality is a totally aggressive crackdown. IFAB is going to directly punish those delays the moment they happen, forcing actual on-the-field turnovers. Let's look at the starting lineup for today's tactical breakdown. We've got 1. The war on time wasting. 2. The new injury protocols. 3. Upgrading the VAR booth. 4. Cracking down on conduct. And 5. The water break controversy.
Let's kick off with Section 1, the war on time wasting. All right, let's head to the tactical board and look at this new extension of the 8-second rule. Historically, we know goalkeepers had 8 seconds to clear the ball. But now, that exact same philosophy applies to goal kicks and throw-ins. Here's how it plays out. If the referee senses a deliberate delay, they initiate a highly visible 5-second countdown, literally counting it down out loud. If the ball isn't in play, boom, it's an immediate turnover. A delayed throw-in just hands the ball right to the opponent. A delayed goal kick, that instantly awards a corner kick. That is a brutal consequence for trying to ice the game.
And this strict clock management, it extends right to the bench too. Substituted players are now on a rigid 10-second shot clock to clear the pitch. We've all seen it, right? That dramatic, super slow walk to the sideline when a team is up by a goal. Well, if a player takes longer than 10 seconds now, the substitute is actually barred from entering the game until the next stoppage in play. Basically, you're trying to kill the momentum, you're going to play a man down.
Moving on to Section 2, the new injury protocols.
So here's the new reality for medical stoppages. If a player goes down with a routine injury and receives treatment on the field, they now have to wait 1 full minute off the pitch before returning. That forces the time-wasting team to face a really grueling 1-minute numerical disadvantage. But there's a vital exception here. If a player is injured by a foul that actually results in a yellow or red card, they can be treated and stay in the game immediately. So the logic is pretty clear. Time wasters get punished, but the victims of carded fouls are completely protected.
Next up, Section 3, upgrading the VAR booth. Let's establish exactly what the officials upstairs can and cannot challenge under the new rules. The VAR can now review corner kicks to ensure they were correctly awarded, but only if a goal directly results from them. They can also review second yellow cards, the ones that trigger a red. However, the booth cannot review a missed second yellow if the referee completely failed to call it on the pitch. And they cannot review a first yellow card, unless it's a specific case of mistaken identity. So the booth definitely gets some more jurisdiction, but make no mistake, the head referee is still running the show.
All right, Section 4, cracking down on conduct. Referees are now armed with newly enforceable straight red card offenses, and let me tell you, they are bringing the hammer down. Under-the-breath insults during a confrontation, that is now a straight red. Even if it's super quiet, and even if it can't be definitively proven later with audio clips, the ref has the total authority to send a player to the showers. Plus, leaving the field in protest is also an immediate red. And this applies across the board, guys, to the players on the pitch and to the officials and coaches on the sideline staging a walk-off. Absolute zero tolerance.
Finally, Section 5, the water break controversy.
22. At exactly the 22-minute mark of every single half, FIFA is mandating a uniform 3-minute water break. Just let that sink in for a second. Every match, every half, right at that 22-minute mark, the whistle blows, momentum completely halts, and the game just stops for 3 whole minutes.
Let's lay out the tale of the tape on this matchup, because it is literally splitting the soccer world in half. FIFA's official stance is that these mandated breaks are strictly about player safety. They're arguing that it ensures all teams, totally regardless of their location, experience the exact same workload and rest periods. But critics, fans, and the purists out there are getting super frustrated by what they see as unnecessary, momentum-killing interruptions. The really big sticking point?
These breaks happen regardless of the weather. A game could be played in a freezing downpour in 15 degrees Celsius weather, and the game is still stopping for a mandatory quote-unquote heat break.
And that brings us to the end of our tactical rundown. But I want to leave you with one final thought here. Will these rules save the beautiful game or just interrupt it? Are strict shot clocks and immediate turnovers the actual cure for time wasting? Or will mandatory water breaks and zero-tolerance red cards just disrupt the natural flow we all love? Well, I'll leave that up to you. Keep a highly critical eye on the pitch when the 2026 World Cup kicks off. Thanks for joining me on this explainer, and I'll catch you on the next one.